Welcome, gamers! This is Ron from Games334 here with Matt.
Hello.
We're playing some more Gauntlet Dark Legacy. We're going to the Sky Dominion this time. I hope you stayed with us through the first, 8 episodes of this and went through the first 3 worlds with us.
This one, by far, is my favorite, purely just for the atmosphere. It also has a pirate-type feel to it as well, because of the way the story progression goes in the stages.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm like...
It's also probably one of the hardest worlds in the game. Purely because they go on for so long, and most of the enemies are actually really strong. I also kind of like the horror aspect to it because we got a lot of mad chemists.
Yeah, be careful. Oh, shit.
Alright, so you actually have more experience than me now. I just leveled up shortly after you did. I think there's a Black Death in one of these. I know this is an anti-death.
Give me a second. Okay. Why?
Racking up the counter.
Caught some things.
A single generator. I wasn't adding the poison barrels to the counter, by the way. They're just not traps. I got a lot of things.
You got food.
I think this is one of the first stages that also has a changing soundtrack, maybe.
No, it changed during the
Did I say that during
dungeon? Or not the dungeon. No, it was one of the worlds.
I think it was barracks. Wasn't World 3.
Might have been the barracks.
I do vaguely remember mentioning that once before already, but it wasn't during this world. I think you have less.
Now I still have less, but
no, you have more.
Look at you.
We're looking at percentages here, sir. You have 100%. I do not. Oh. If you could actually see the models for these guys, they're actually really crazy. Like he's like sickly green. He's got all these tubes and pipes attached to his face. Oh. Like the implications of the stage are also like pretty crazy. Well. So I always feel like the progressive story for the stage is that we kind of find out what's happening in the Sky Dominion, how all of these guys are kind of taking this poison acid and filling them up in order to create weapons. And what we're doing is we're kind of coming in and trying to stop it at its source, but as we get here, the leader of them kind of takes off in an airship.
Oh. Wait up, what's back here?
And basically, the entire point of the second stage is that we managed to kind of climb on one of the airships in the fleet, and they dock somewhere.
Food?
It's meat. It'd be completely wasted on you because you're missing 20 HP.
Oh.
They end up landing, and we're in the cloud docks. So that's what the second stage is called. That's a death. I don't know if it's a bueno one or not.
Bueno for me.
Yeah, deaths give you actually more than max your HP.
Yep.
But you actually hijack a ship in the.
No!
It's fine. We didn't take damage in the cutscene.
That's great.
But oh, I had overmax as well. We have the same HP. What am I thinking?
That's why I was saying before when you had like 3,608 or something like that. I said I have 3,600. See? Ah!
But yeah, you hijack a ship is what ends up happening. Well, you hijack a hot air balloon is what happens in the last.
I hijacked you. thought I was stuck. Items left behind are gone forever.
What it's saying is once we get past a certain threshold, as you just heard right there, the gate that we just came through closed. So one of these towers does have a Black Death in it. You do have more experience than me right now, as an FYI.
What?
Yeah, you leveled up to 32 just before I did when we were fighting that general.
Just before, but you are hitting more shit, so you technically are getting more EXP over time.
I mean, it's possible.
So the deaths are are a way for me to keep up with you.
There we go. I don't even remember who got the last death anyway, so.
Huh?
Balls. You didn't move up far enough so I couldn't see the poison meat.
There's food back there too.
I'll get it. There's stuff. Goddamn off-screen bullshit. I blame you for exploring stuff we've already looked at. I don't remember going back here on my single playthrough. I think I accidentally missed this one. No, I didn't. I think it was actually empty except for the crystal. I just start going through these weapons. I say that every single time. But yeah, you can hear like as you go throughout this stage that progressively we're realizing more and more how much of a threat this poison plague issue is. The music starts getting more and more sinister.
The poor meat. Wait. What's back the other way? This looks like the way forward.
Yeah, the way. What do you mean? We didn't miss anything.
Thought we did.
No.
I'm almost positive we did, Matthew.
I'm almost positive that you're crazy. In fact, I'm not almost positive. I am positive.
There's more up this way.
And look, we're back the way we came.
I didn't put two and two together.
Yes. I mean, we did miss that meat there, so I guess.
I almost took that meat.
I mean, whatever you're into. Accept your lifestyle.
You have a problem! Up here. Oh, wait, no. Don't come up here.
Oh, so I was gonna mention this earlier, but I forgot about it. But I was playing through, or I was looking at the recording for the first episode, and I was watching like all these different animations. The animations are actually really good for what it is. Like if you play it in reverse, it actually everything comes back together so well. Like the death animations, the explosion animations, they're actually incredibly impressive for what this game looks at face value. This is where the Black Death is coming up.
Admit.
We might as well get that.
Sweet. You mean you might as well get that?
No, I do have less items.
You check what's back over here?
I believe we did.
Like over this way, back. Oh, there's no way to get over there. Whoa! Oh, I thought that wall looked fake.
It does look weird, but I don't believe it is. There's usually not stuff behind generators. Where there's generators, there's usually not a false wall. Maybe to the left and right of it, but not directly behind it. Down to the left is where that death is at, so if you're gonna suck him off, make sure you get your Halo on now. Because he's right there. He's pointing at me. He's staring at me.
Like I said, you usually get more EXP over just shooting things.
Yeah, that's usually overall. Give more. Because usually in stages, whoever gets a death, they basically have triple the experiences of the other person.
That's if I got every single one of them.
Well, there's usually only one in a stage. He thinks this is food. I'm wrong.
Close enough.
So this is where you start realizing that they're kind of fueling up for war, because they're rolling the poison barrels down, getting them ready into the machines. Well, machines with their ships. I don't care about Turbo.
You're a cunt! Isn't there a false wall here somewhere?
It's next. I will count those poison barrels as traps. Somehow, I think it was because you got hit by an enemy, so it didn't count as you getting hit. So, we'll say you didn't get hit by a trap there. You can't shoot them too. They actually are active poison barrels. It's the next path. It's coming. Well.
Oh no! Coin level, coin level, coin level.
Our most feared one. Probably indisputably the hardest one, just because of the perspective. Nah, there was no actual hidden wall. Oh, maybe in this one. No. I don't know how I didn't hit either of those barrels, honestly.
Glad you. Oh no! Oh.
Players must stand on the platform.
Look how big this level is. Like, I really want to get like a map editor and look at these levels, because like, for the most part when we're playing this, it kind of looks like it's just a straight line, but like, you can see like stretching out that this wraps around quite a decent amount.
About to be like, sir.
Alright, let's clean this area up before we go in there to the coin stage.
Yeah. It has less. Oh, me by a long shot.
You've got like a hunchback going on right now.
Ah.
Alright.
Hey, I want to go up there and do that thing.
No, they'll be there whenever we come back. Alright.
Oh. Alright. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. My right leg is numb, but I can't feel my foot. You know, suck my knee. Oh, this.
Yes! I'll take left, you take right.
Oh, no.
Don't go that far right. You're gonna start missing. I don't like this. No! You had one job to stay on the right.
I tried.
You blocked me
You
from
had
being
one
able.
job.
You blocked me and you were running into the ground at the bottom! Fuck you that I did anything wrong. You stopped me from moving. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I feel like losing this one isn't detrimental to showing off, because it's not like we didn't see where the coins were, we just didn't get them. I don't want to do this several thousand times thinking about it now. I know what we said earlier, but fuck it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Four of those were your fault. Four of those were your fault.
No, they weren't! You fucker!
Grab coins before time runs out. Congratulations! You have unlocked a secret character.
I had to go to the right after saying I'll stay left.
Because you weren't getting yours on the right, so I went over to
Because-
grab them. There's
oh,
also
come here.
2 of them on the right that you wouldn't have been able to get one of them. So I was
My
following the
life
natural route.
hurts so bad.
My ears hurt from your bitching.
Oh, it was food.
The switch is looking active.
There.
Down at the bottom.
What?
Excuse me? None of the fuck?
Yeah, those switches are inactive.
You don't even see any of them on screen right now. You can see that.
I see the
red
one.
That one right there, and there was a ground switch.
Ah, so we did miss something.
No, we didn't miss it. They just didn't reactivate after they were unloaded.
That makes sense.
Has gained a level. Red Warrior has gained a level.
You're also not getting a lot of experience because you're not using your magic. By that I mean your special attacks and your potions. You do more damage with those, and as we've previously discovered, you actually get more out of doing, or you get more experience the more damage you do.
Yeah. We're getting pretty far though.
Oh yeah. That one only took 17 minutes, so we can definitely do Cloud Docks. No, it made me scroll twice. I pressed down once and it double scrolled.
No, my pain.
It didn't even scroll that time. No, your pain was that nothing was happening. My pain was that it did twice what I only did once.
Yeah, that's part of my pain.
No.
I said part of it.
It works. You wanted to know. It works.
Oh my god.
This
If I
world,
get in and I'm still in a ball.
that would be interesting. So yeah, they put the hard enemies really early in this world.
Oh shit, it's these ones.
I love these guys. Oh, this is like my favorite fucking theme in the game too.
I love these guys like you like concentration camps. You know, they're fucking great.
Here to hear first, folks.
They're just going after you.
Because I'm closer.
What the fuck are you have on?
Fire shield.
Oh.
Yeah. Guess who doesn't have max HP? Oh, guess who no longer has max HP again? Guess who's not getting that potion?
What the fuck do you have on?
This is the second time now that I've said this. It's the fire armor. It's literally lit up on screen right now.
Listen, no one ever said I was very smart.
No, in fact, it has been stated multiple times that we know that you aren't. There's another one for the counter.
Eat a dick!
You're the one who decided to go up there instead of getting the items. Oh my god.
Please see where these spawners are, for fuck's sake!
They're right there, they just don't take any damage. Oh, it didn't hit me. It took off just before it hit me. God. Also, the physics in this game are actually surprisingly good. Like, you'd expect that. Again, we talk about how low budget this game kind of looks, but there's actually a very large amount of polish that's gone into it. Like, a lot of the times you think you'd get stuck, but it works out really well. This switch is not here in single player. It is, like, right next to that, what it opened.
Yeah.
Hmm? This isn't the way forward.
Oh, it's not the way forward?
Yeah, that platform down there. Yeah, like, look at the wall. You can see even the corner of the texture there.
Is that a super shot?
Yeah, I already have it. I guess we didn't mention that, we usually say it's like, oh yeah, this is what these look like, but yeah, here's the golem for this world. They were barrels, and then they just acidic goop that comes alive. In most situations, you can actually one-shot golems with your turbo. If you do a heavy attack first to break their guard, and then do your turbo, you can actually insta-kill golems most of the time, with your magic being so high. Yeah, look at that wall texture. Like, you'd never notice that on a small TV.
I see that. Why?
I intend to, like, throw you forward, and then the game just bounces you in a weird way because the physics aren't 100%. They're relatively good, but they're not 100%. And then you just get stuck in a corner. There's a red death there. That was a bomb. Wait a minute. I can't hit him. Oh, man, you turned that on just in time.
I did. That was actually really fucking scary.
Even though they only drain 100 HP.
Oh. It's the way forward, isn't it?
No. The sound of slicing is the way forward.
Okay, let's go back. Did we miss something?
No, we didn't. We got everything. Venture forward and you cannot return. No! Every single time! There's two of them. There's two of them.
Oh no! I'm stuck!
Use your turbo. They guarded. Use your turbo. But yeah,
God.
most of the time, you'll actually be able to hit them twice with your turbo attack. The reason that apple fucking disappeared the second you picked it up, like it flew towards the screen for a hot second. But yeah, what I was gonna say was most of the time, this was you in the fucking treasury, so paid back.
Hey.
Gargoyle. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, normally you'd fight those guys on that platform, so they make it so they don't drop anything, so it doesn't bug out. No, I'm not relying on that jank.
Green Wizard has gained a level.
Where are they?
Oh god, this music is just so good.
I have it turned down so much I can barely hear it.
The enemies are a little loud for the music at times.
Slut!
Suck it. Oh, I can't do it to you in here. It won't let me do it.
Why'd you do it?
I didn't do shit! You stayed on the platform, and then I got knocked back onto it by walking into it. I don't care. I very often do not take those items. Well, I was expecting that to go further. I love the sound effect these guys make. There's only one guy on that platform in single player, and it's just a bomb thrower. That was also a archer. I love the poisoning yourself every time you just get wedged into a corner.
These levels are not good for this.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, the first couple of worlds have like a lot of really open stages where like there's a lot of open platforms and just a lot to explore. A lot to explore in general. But like later on there's a the rooms just get really small. Like the Mountain Kingdom was a lot of tight corridors, whereas the Forsaken Province was a lot of open areas. The Castle Stronghold was pretty even.
That was probably one of the greatest moments in our gaming history.
I'm sure we've had better.
That was funny as fuck, though.
I have X-ray on screen, and you still face check the chest. Man, am I gonna have to start? No, I've already done the first episode. I'm not doing another another counter of number of times Ronnie face checks the chest with X-ray right behind him. I would advise using that if you're gonna run up and punch everything.
Dodge! Still a guy back here.
It's fine. He's dead.
We get everything from over here?
Yeah. You should. I don't know if there's a Black Death in this stage, but these are considered traps. Like the only time you see them in the game.
Oh no!
Mail can distract you from a greater goal. I like how this was... So, when we first played through this game, there was always one runestone we were just never able to figure out. And it was this stage. There's still more to pick up on this platform.
Oh my god, that fucking... Why? One of these times we're gonna fucking fall off the platform. It's gonna be all your fault.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Wait, who needs more? Technically me? But I don't know if I have enough HP to plus. Yeah, barely healed anything.
Oh, it would have barely healed. Actually, it would have healed me to full because I have a full 100 over you.
It also would have healed me to full.
He just killed his own guys!
Oh. I remember whenever I was playing the single player, like every single chest that's next to one of these spawners is usually a bomb. It was actually pretty crazy how often they were bombs. Oh, it didn't hit him. I guess they're just slightly unloaded. Alright, well I just... Lucky you. I couldn't use my turbo in time. I could hear it looming over me.
Plus, it don't matter.
I mean, it adds time to it. How did that hit me from over here? I call shenanigans.
Shouldn't we go down there?
Oh yeah, that's the way forward, but we have to go over here first. What? That plane totally just went over that gap. Ass mask. Are you my mommy? I fear no poison.
Take it.
I hope that wasn't a Black Death that you just killed.
No! Even if it wasn't, fucking Red Deaths are amazing.
It's only 100 HP. That's almost.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's more than that.
No, it isn't. It's literally only 100.
I was getting more. I was getting like 2.
It's impossible because it literally only. You can only take or get taken 100 HP.
Pretty sure I got more than that.
You didn't. The 3 times. There's actually a couple of times earlier. One of them specifically when you were grabbing a Red Death. You were at 2,600 and went to 2,700. 100. There's 3 bomb throws on this platform.
But say, you okay with going forward?
Man, look at that.
Where's the leap, man?
So you see that item over there on the right, right?
Sure.
There is an item that kind of looks like a fire breath to me the last couple of times I'd seen it. Like I saw it in my single player too. But I think it's I forgot about that.
Bobby!
I think it's this bag of gold that you can get later on in one of these later platforms, but it's really hard to keep track of where you're going with how often the camera flips around.
How you ball me? What is gonna do? Nothing!
It is gonna do something. It's gonna give me amusement. Wait, my magic can purify treasure now. Because that junk said treasure.
Right.
So I guess I must be a high enough level for it now. No! Stop hugging the damn wall! I can't move because you're just running into me into the right. So that'd be on the other side.
I need that!
Yeah, I think this is what I was seeing. Because it kind of feels like it fits the location.
I do.
What, do you want pinball? Poison food. Poison meat to be specific. God, these last couple of episodes are going to be amazing for fucking our counters.
I was thinking laugh content.
Yeah, I would actually go insane creating graphics for every single time I had to put up a counter. So, end of episode counter is definitely what I'm gonna do. Especially if in the first episode you had 15 times you ran into traps. And I'm sure last episode you ran in, you definitely hit 2 in just one stage.
Oh, weather.
You're not gonna grab it?
You're not gonna X-ray this?
No, it's random.
Oh my god. That was the most beautiful random piece I've ever seen. Like, no, it's random. Throws me at it.
Yeah, man, just do it random.
What time we at?
Time to stop the recording.
Gained a level. Green Wizard has
Well, gamers, this has been another episode of Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you've been with us through the whole series.
It's only gonna get more fun from here.
Until next time, when we, start getting more into this level. Keep on gaming.
Peace.
Congratulations, you have found a rune
I
stone.
mean,
We did?
Yes. I even mentioned that it's like the one that we could never find as a child. As child.
Nice job. You starting up again?
Nah, I'm done now.